Happy Friday and happy weigh-in day for me. And tell you a little bit about how weigh-in went in just a little bit, but I really was excited about the topic today in our meeting, and I wanted to share a little bit about it. It is be kind to yourself. I'm not showing that to you, am I? Be kind to yourself. Man, this is a loaded one for me. Huge. I can definitely say that the process of learning how to love yourself, working on your self-esteem, that type of thing, was a big one for me in my life. I can definitely say that I was my worst enemy for many years. Through my teen years, around my 20s, that began to take a turn, and I really got into the whole idea of self-care, going inward, journaling, working through your pain, that type of thing. And and in the last several years of my life, I've really dug in, and I can honestly say that I have made a lot of changes, even in the body that I'm in right now. I can say that I truly love myself, and I couldn't say that 10 years ago. Maybe 5 years ago, I don't know, but I couldn't say it and mean it like I mean it today. I really truly do love myself. And talking about loving yourself, how can we be kind to ourselves if we don't love ourselves? We were talking in our meeting about how we treat ourselves so much differently than we would a friend. You know, if a friend came to us with the same problems that we have every day, say they were up a pound on the scale, or, something bad happened at work, or, with another friend, we would give them advice, we would hug them, we would love them, just be there and console them, right? So then why is it so different that we don't do that for ourselves? We're not there for ourselves often, and we beat ourselves up for every little thing that we do. I got the opportunity in the meeting to speak about my loss because I was down 3.4 today, which is really super exciting. After last week's gain of 1.2, which I felt was really unwarranted, because I did so great through Thanksgiving week, and I was really conscientious and got more exercise. So I was very disappointed to see a gain when I had worked so hard. But I had been sick, and as I said in that video, it could have been a million different reasons why I was up that day. But I'm down, and I feel like that compensated for the gain last week. So I was up. I was down 3.4 this week. And so when they asked me anything I wanted to share, I was saying that this topic was fantastic. It was perfect. Be kind to yourself. Because last week I could have really been down on myself. All those old tapes want to still play in my head. They still want to say, well, I know you think you did good last week, but surely there was something you didn't right. Surely there was a reason why you're up on the scale. You still didn't eat the right kinds of foods. You still needed to be watching carbs. You still needed to be doing something else. We always blame ourselves for everything rather than saying, just like I did last week, finally, I was able to say, no, I followed the plan last week. I did what I was supposed to do. I got my exercise in. I enjoyed my Thanksgiving. I had some alcohol. I had desserts. And I had a great time. And I was on plan during that whole time. And so this gain on the scale is not because of my efforts last week. And so it was so exciting to see just a backing up or a confirmation that it is a good thing. It is a wonderful thing to be kind to yourself, to trust the program, and that, I think, is probably the most exciting thing about this week, is that it confirms for me that I can trust this program and that I can walk it out. I can enjoy my life. I don't have to be an extremist anymore, which I used to be when it came to dieting. Really struggle with that dieter's mentality and cutting whole food groups out, and I've done things where fruit was bad, things that are wonderful for your body were bad because they had carbohydrates in them. And I'm just so super excited that this week I get to see the fruition of and the fruit of trusting and keeping going forward. So I won't make this too long. I was very excited about that. But my challenge is, if in case you aren't a meeting goer, my challenge is to you. What can you do for yourself this week to be kind to yourself? Maybe you can think about some ways that you've been a little bit of a bully to yourself. And what are some things that you can do differently? What are some changes that you can make to make your weight loss journey a little more enjoyable and a little bit more fun and fulfilling as you go along? So that's it for me today. Weigh-in results, 3.4 down for the week. Very excited, and I'd love to know how you did too. So feel free to leave it in the comments. All right, thanks for watching. If you're new here, thanks for finding me. Do hit subscribe because I'd love to have you around. All right, have a great week. Oh yes, I forgot to show you that my total loss was 6.2 pounds. So I got my 5-pound sticker in the meeting today. Pretty exciting stuff.